coffee conversation with me, kid.
Hey, everybody. This is Lincoln, Mr. Coffee Conversations. It has been a while. It's been a while, and we are here. We are here. We're here and we are back. We are back, and I thought, let me not do the formal setup. Like I want to do like a formal setup with everything, the lights, the mics, and everything. So I just thought, let me get a quick one out. So a lot has happened since our last recording, which was a very long time ago. It was a few months already. I think last year. We set up our practice. Financial Wires World is officially licensed. The license is going to be 6 months old. So we're pushing, we're building, we're restructuring, and some stuff hasn't worked. So we're reworking things, and it is good. It's a good space to be in, to build. And with that, we're also building everything that a practice is about, which is these conversations that we're about to have. So today is Tuesday. Apologies. Tuesday the 18th of August. And I'm going to start doing more of this content and stuff that I'm going to put out. So here's a conversation. I was driving the other day. And I was just thinking about life and money and finances and people working and all of that, people struggling. I was thinking about the economy, when you start thinking about the economy and stuff, it's getting serious. The cost of living, people are not coping. Our people are not coping. So, apologies, I'm still recovering from flu, so you can hear my voice sounds slightly different, right? So, in my profession as a financial planner, a holistic financial planner, we do things slightly different in our practice. We really focus on educating our people and working with a mindset of the consumerism mindset, trying to break that. At the same token, we also working with I'll say people in the religious space, like churches and church groups and stuff like that, because all of these things also ties into what we do as a ministry, when it comes to really developing people and helping people and also breaking the curse of poverty over people's lives. It starts with a simple thing of financial planning and the mindset. Once your mind, the word says it all. Once your mind is set upon something, it's very difficult to break this person's way of thinking. So, while driving, it brought me to this thought. A lot of stuff has happened in the country, with our economy, people losing jobs, and unemployment increasing and stuff like that. But it brought me to this one thought, and it also made me also understand where people find themselves. There's this thing of status, and there's this thing of always wanting to have. And also there's this thing about living above your means. So, and I had this idea, something like I was basically having a conversation with myself. I was having a conversation. And the conversation was like, Lincoln, so if you earn well enough money or a good enough salary that allows you to pay off your bond, that allows you to pay off your vehicle finance, and also be able to cope with all of your monthly obligations and still come out with some money you can put away for savings. That's a comfortable life. Comfortable life. It's fairly comfortable. But what happens in a case where you get to work one day and you find out they're busy retrenching? They're busy retrenching half of the staff, and the other half of the staff that is going to be kept, they're going to take a salary cut. Luckily, you're not being retrenched, you're just getting a salary cut. And the salary cut is probably by 30 to 40%. That means now that on your normal month to month where you could have lived comfortably, you're literally taking a cut of 30 to 40%. Now we're talking about one way or another, there's going to be an adjustment that needs to be made. And the first thing that I was thinking about was, okay, I'll dip into my savings, or I'll save less. So I can still have the house, I can still have the car, and that type of thing. But now the car that you're driving is probably like a very, it's a German car, and not your Polos. And the car installment is probably like 15K a month. And because I love the brand with the 4 rings, so I'll probably be driving an Audi into the S range, probably try and get it close to the RS, but installment is like 15K plus insurance, probably works to about 18K a month. Now, because I already had a salary cut, what is the most logical thing to do? Dip into my savings, save less, or rework some of the other stuff that I have going on in my life. Now, after I thought about it, I asked my friend, and I just had a brief conversation with one of my friends. I said, what would you do in this scenario? And the guy said, well, I'll save less as well. I'm like, okay, cool, it makes sense. But then again, it hit me. A lot of people would not look at the things that is the least important. Most people would not look at the things that can easily put you in a better space when your monthly income has taken a knock and has taken a dip or has been slashed by 30 to 40%. I mean, the salary cut. So status has become such an important thing that probably by the 5th or 6th months, if I decide that no, I will save less, I'll put away less money and I'll still keep what I have. But for the 5th or 6th month of me being now in this new financial state, you would start feeling it. That obviously, I'm having less money now, I'm having less freedom. And yes, I'm driving a very nice car, but it's gonna start to become a burden. But because we've been wired in such a way about where status is concerned, but okay, it's fine. At least I'm driving an Audi. At least I'm driving a very good car. Now this is where the mindset becomes a problem, because I would much rather, downgrading a asset for the sake of having a better future has never been a priority to a lot of people. I look at someone that does farming, especially if it's a clean land. He starts working the land, preparing the soil, planting the seeds, watering the seeds, and making sure everything is fine, and then only afterwards, after many years, then he's able to reach the harvest that he reap. Oh my gosh, the English. He's able to reap the harvest that he was preparing for and was planning to reap in his mind. So, but a lot of people, and the reason why I'm using even this analogy of the car is because this is actually a real scenario I found myself in. I found myself in a scenario, and this was in 2022. So the conversation was to downgrade or to keep this asset or this car and still having to pay the installments that was really becoming too much, because at some stage the vehicle installment was already 40% of my salary. Doesn't make sense. And that is what the one thing that we are focusing on when it comes to financial planning. We don't want to dictate to people what to do with their money, and we don't want to use thumb-sucked information and give them thumb-sucked information. What we want to do, or what we do, is we look at real life scenarios and situations and experiences to try and show and try and I won't say brainwash, but try and recondition the mind into understanding that a downgrade at a difficult stage or a difficult financial space is not seen as failure, but it's seen as making one of the possibly one of the wisest decisions that you can make, because eventually you will start seeing and reaping the fruits of that decision, that wise financial decision that you made. Am I saying that we know better? I would say yes and no, but in my profession as a financial planner, my purpose is not for you to have immediate gain. My purpose is 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you'll be able to sit back and look back and say, I'm glad I made a decision to downgrade at a crucial space, because if I did not, I would have found myself in a different space right now. So the question is, are you willing to build? Do you have a desire to build? What does your appetite look like to build a sustainable future for yourself and your family? What does your appetite look like to leave behind a legacy for your family? And then also, what does your appetite look like to actually sit down and get financial advice? That's the important ones. It becomes senseless for us to give financial advice if you do not have the desire to be helped, the desire to be in a different space, the desire to leave behind a proper legacy, the desire to live a beautiful life comfortably, a desire to actually raise your kids and make sure that they are well taken care of if anything should happen to you, the desire for you to actually put away money and funds so your children can go study something that they can be happy with. They can go study to be happy and not study to be wealthy. What is your desire? What does the desire look like to have all of these things? Because again, my conversation goes around this. If you are sick, you go see a doctor. If you need legal help, you go see an attorney. If you need spiritual guidance, you go see your pastor, your priest, or whoever. If you need anything in a specific field, if you need to sort out your electricity in your house, in your wiring, you go call an electrician. If you got problems with your plumbing, you call a plumber. But then my question will always be like, why would a financial planner be the last person that needs to be contacted or even be overlooked when your budget is not budgeting? Why? So what does your appetite look like to have a financial plan, a financial goal? What does your desire look like to have to get sound financial advice and to stick with a plan that we can work with, so that at the end of the day, after many years of working and sacrificing, you are able to sit back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. That is why Financial Wise World is here. We address the issues that is a normal conversation, or it's an everyday conversation that seems like it is the norm. But when you look at it from our perspective, the normal things that you are doing is the stuff that is preventing you from being financially free. So we look beyond finances, but we're pushing for financial freedom. So this is Coffee Conversations on a Tuesday. We're going to be coming with more content. We're going to probably have more guests this time around. But I thought, let me drop you with this. There is nothing wrong in downgrading, and downgrading is not seen as a failure. Downgrading is seen as making probably one of the wisest choices that you can ever make, especially when things are not financially well. So we'll post all the links. Please make contact with us. Get onto our platform. You can send us a WhatsApp, you can send us an email, you can click on the link, which is a profile me link, www.funwisewealth.co.za. You can book a consultation, you can check what products we have, you can check what we offer. But first, before we offer any products or anything, we first have a consultation and we sit down and we try and figure out how can we best help you to achieve your financial goals, to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself in your life. And I thank you. It's Coffee Conversations.
Coffee conversations, we're linking. Pour me a cup of coffee. Let's have a conversation over coffee. Coffee don't ask questions. Conversations allows us to get to know each other. Coffee allows us to understand each other. Conversations allows us to help each other. Coffee conversation allows us to educate each other. Coffee conversation with Nick.